Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. This is All Things YouTube. Viral videos. Viral videos. Who doesn't love viral videos? You love viral videos. So do I. Well, YouTube is looking for a few things to happen before they'll push your video out to viral land. It'll go up and up and up. It'll reach more people. What are they looking for? I'm going to tell you. So let's just jump right into it, because once you learn this, you can adjust your tactics and make your future videos better and better. I'll tell you exactly what to look for. Here we go. So I'm going to start with my most popular video because it illustrates this point the best. My inexpensive router table on my other channel, Awesome with Things. So here I'm in a video. I want to go to Analytics, and I will go over to the Reach Viewers tab. And then we have what I call the inverted trapezoid of awesomeness, but it's really the impressions and how they led to watch time. So there's a few things on this that you want to pay attention to. Impressions, you know what impressions are. This is how many times your video was shown on the interface. So how many times someone looked at your thumbnail anywhere on the screen on youtube.com. The next one, click-through rate. Click-through rate is the percentage of times people clicked your video. That's what it's all about. You want people to click your video. You can't accumulate watch time if they don't click your video. Click-through rate is important. It's the percentage of times people clicked your video. And there's some other good information here too. This is close. Average view duration. I prefer this as a percentage of the whole. So if the video was 6 minutes, 46 seconds, what percentage was viewed on average? This isn't exactly that metric. It's the exact minutes, not that useful. But click-through rate is one of the things that you want, click-through rate. And you want the average percent viewed. That's what you want to try and get to. So I'm going to go to Analytics. Now this is Analytics across all the videos. So I'll go over here to see more. Yeah, this is channel wide. Okay, so this is now, I'm not targeting one video. And you need a few pieces of information in this graph. Now, one of them's already here. Here's the click-through rate. That's what you want to pay attention to. That's what we saw on the last screen. Good. But what's not here is the average percent viewed. But you choose this little guy here under Overview, average percent viewed. Those are the two that you want to look at. You want to look at average percent viewed and click-through rate. Now, what do you want to look for? Well, there's no hard and fast rule for this. There's just what people have deduced are good targets to hit, to get on that viral promoted track. But here's the conventional wisdom. You want and this is since this is my top video, it showed up at the top here. This is the same router table video. We're going to use this one. 5.9%. And this is cascading over the last 28 days, which is fine. But the point is you want that around 8%. 8% is huge. Now, 2%, that's typical. 3 is pretty good. 4, 5, ooh, 4, 5%. Now you're getting somewhere. 6, 7%, those are probably rare. 8%, you're doing gangbusters. Anything over 8 is very impressive. So if this is at or above 8%, that's what you want. And then this one, you want at least 50%. You want to keep them watching the whole way through. That's what it's all about. Look, we're getting to watch time. YouTube needs lots and lots of watch time. What causes watch time? People clicking. That's click-through rate right here. Click-through rate. And then once they've clicked your video, you need to get them watching all of your video. So that's and really you want at least 50% of your video. If they're clicking off too fast, that's a poor signal to YouTube that your stuff's not the best quality it can be. So there you go. You want to try and get this around 8% or higher, and this 50% or higher. Those are the metrics. Now, how do you do that? Well, you use the other analytics tools to figure out what your audience likes and what they don't like, and use other things like when they're dropping off. There's other things you can do in here that will help you. This area in particular is really good. So we go to analytics, the audience retention. This is awesome. So what you'll do here is you'll see where they're dropping off, and really use this to figure out what's hold. I don't know why that spiked. That's kind of crazy, but so you can see, and where's that 50% mark? Well, here's 60, so it's, oh, and I was underneath my little thing there. Yeah, see over here, it starts to really drop off. So like, what was I doing here that made people drop off, and correct it? There's whole other videos we can talk about that, but this is one of the primary things you can do to help get those two numbers higher, the click-through rate and the average percent viewed. See, it's a framework. There's no one thing I can tell you that fits every channel to make that happen. You know your channel, you know your content, you know your audience. So the actual steps you need to do are for you to figure out, but this can point you to it. Out of all the analytics, those two are so much important. Click-through rate and average percent viewed. Focus on those two, and the watch time will come. Once the watch time comes, boom, you're off. Those two things, above 8%, above 50%. That's how to do it, folks. Viral. Focus on those two analytics. You won't be sorry. Drop a like. Thanks, folks.